This segment is sponsored by New Perspective Financial Solutions. Are you a college athlete? The new NIL law, which stands for Name, Image, and Likeness, now allows players to get paid by their colleges. So what do young athletes and their families need to know about managing these new financial opportunities? Here to help us out is Tavon Jackson. Tavon is a financial advisor and the founder of New Perspective Financial Solutions, a DC-based firm that focuses on preparing people for retirement. Welcome back, Tavon. Great to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, well, I can see that you probably were a college basketball athlete.
I'm 6'8", I'm tall.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Now, did you ever get paid to play?
No, I wish.
Okay.
So I got my 3 meals a day.
Yeah.
But back before 2021, you couldn't profit off your name and your likeness. So now the Supreme Court overturned that. So now when all these schools are putting your face on the marketing materials and on the tickets, you can now get paid, but you got to make sure you do it the right way because there's a lot of things that they don't really actually talk about.
Yeah, there's a whole new world for college athletes.
Yes.
It's exciting. And while they may be talented, on the court or the field, they may be a little young and inexperienced when it comes to these financial opportunities.
Exactly.
So what do families and players need to know?
Well, they have to know that they're now self-employed. So if you partner with, let's say, Gatorade, and they give you $1 million at 18, that's a lot of money. But you got to factor in taxes. You don't want to go to jail because you didn't pay taxes for 3 or 4 years. So whatever you get, you have to make sure that you put it aside at least 25%, because Uncle Sam's going to get it if you don't automatically give it to him.
Yeah, you mentioned the taxes, the contracts, potential bad deals. There's a lot of risks out there. So what should families and players look for in those contracts to make sure that they're going to be good for
you
them?
have to get a lawyer, because these companies are trying to exploit these young guys who don't even know anything about contract law. And also make sure that whatever you buy it in cash. Cash is king. Because if you want to buy your mom a house, her first house, for $1 million, and you get a 30-year mortgage and your career is only 3 years, then guess what? You're paying that mortgage for the next 27 years. So I always say a rule of thumb is if you can't pay for it twice, don't buy it. So if you want to get that car and you can't buy it twice, you probably shouldn't get it at all.
That is great advice. That's a great tip. How can this potentially help a college athlete for retirement?
It can really help because the average account size for somebody that's 60 or older is about $200,000. So if a kid gets $200,000 at 18 and that money can snowball and that money can continue to grow, then they're going to have a whole lot of money in retirement. The problem is that you have to have financial education. Like, just because you have the money doesn't mean you can just spend it all or go to Vegas or go to Miami. You have to set aside money for the future. And that's been a very hard thing to do because younger people have responsibilities. They have debt, they have kids, they have a mortgage, whereas retirees are starting to lose some of that stuff. So it's very complicated, but that's what I'm here to help.
That's what you're here for. A lot of opportunity, but they should really educate themselves.
But I will also say you got to be smart about who you partner with. Okay, because when you get brand deals, that's taking time away from your academics and becoming a better athlete. So you got to make sure that you pick the right brand, because don't hurt your brand by choosing the wrong brand.
Yeah.
Like if it's a drug company, that's probably not the one that you want to associate yourself with.
Yeah.
So you got to make smart choices, but we're here to help you with it.
Awesome. Thank you so very much. Very
worries.
helpful. And for you at home, if you want to learn more about how the new NIL law may impact your family, New Perspective Financial Solutions has an offer for you. Tavon wants to help preserve and continue to grow your money while also helping you create a reliable income stream. So right now, for the first 5 callers and anyone else with a portfolio of $250,000 or more, he's offering a complimentary retirement income plan. This will allow Tavon's team to sit down with you personally or schedule a call to make sure you're on the right track for retirement. The number to dial is 240-335-8366. Again, that's 240-335-8366.